Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Worship Confessional for Sunday, September 21st.
Today is the day you have made. I will rejoice and be glad in it.
Okay, just to recount worship today. This was our first Sunday back. Last week, we were canceled for Hurricane Ike, and they knocked our electricity off at the church. If you saw the confessional last time, you know what happened with all that. But we did have a great week at the church. We posted a funny video about what actually happened at the church, what really happened at the church. You can see that at bethelbible.typepad.com if you want to check out the videos, and some great staff blogs this week too. So it's a little plug there for what's going on at the church. Today was kind of an interesting day because I had a migraine yesterday that was pretty bad. The last migraine I had was about 2 months ago at Reality Week up in Pennsylvania, and hit me about middle of the day yesterday and kind of knocked me out for about 5 hours. So anyway, I was a little groggy getting up this morning. Add to that Kristen and Jonah and Finley are headed to Lufkin. They're actually in Lufkin. I'm shooting this at about 12:30. They are home. They went in for a few days for some birthday parties and to see family stuff. So I'm by myself at the house, which means I can watch movies and eat ice cream and stay up late and do everything I want to do. So let's get to worship. Let's talk about today. We kind of did our thing where we started about 4 or 5 minutes early. Folks at Bethel don't always come in right when the service starts, so we're sort of starting this playing music thing as hopefully thinks, oh, the church is starting. So I was going to talk you through the set, and one really cool thing is that we set up a camera today, like a video camera up on a tripod, zoomed in on the stage, and ran a direct sound line into the camera so that you can hear real good direct sound, and you can see. So take a look. First song, opening song, Lamont Hebert's "Meet with Me." Okay, I totally made that up about the camera. We didn't set up a camera at all with a direct line. I wanted to. I really wanted to set up a camera today. Not with a direct line, but I wanted to set up a camera, and I couldn't find the tripod in time because I didn't get to church early enough. So I'm sorry. I misled a lot of you. Got really excited. Sorry. We opened with Lamont Hebert's "Meet with Me," which some of the guys in the band had done. Add to that Balash has done the song, and add to that Lamont Hebert is a former Tyler dude. So Tyler likes "Meet with Me." They like "Unashamed Love." They like some of Lamont Hebert's stuff. So we did "Meet with Me." First service, not a lot of people in at that time, and really second service too, because we were going a little early. Not a lot of folks in, but the band did great. It was a real good way, I think, for us to just kind of warm up a little as people were walking in. So as soon as we ended that, we welcomed everybody and went right into Tomlin's Forever. It's the second time we've done that. It went really good. Folks liked the song. They really sang out on it. It's one of those songs that it's probably not my favorite Chris Tomlin song in the world, but it's hard to go wrong with that one. Most people know it. Most people can get engaged in it pretty early. So that was cool. That was that song went real well. Welcome folks, and then encourage them to greet one another. Gave some information about the church, the guest card and all that stuff. In the second service, I told everybody they'd get a free Xbox 360 if they were a first-time guest, but that might not have been the best idea. Anyway, as they were greeting, then we did 1,000 Tongues, the Michael Neal version. We did it like we did last time, in that I actually started with a chorus. So I normally, for a greeting, I normally would have liked for everybody just to rock in and just play instrumentally for a good long time. But I tried to keep that consistent, relatively consistent to what we were used to. So we did that. Great song. Song's real hard to keep up dynamically to me. In other words, verse 1, verse 2, boom, you hit the big chorus. And then when you hit verse 3, it's just a challenge for us as musicians at Bethel to keep the dynamic up, because it goes back to toms on the drums. Everybody kind of lays back. So that we worked real hard on that. I think we did a really good job, but that's an interesting challenge to the song. If you've never done it, I encourage you. I think it's a great song. But that is a weird part to make sure that sort of your dynamics are building and not sort of boom, 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 doing that sort of thing. So that went real well. From there, we prayed, and went into Matt Maher's Your Grace Is Enough. This was actually planned for last week, but we did it again. We're doing this a little bit slower, not near as rock and roll, which is nice. We did our intro. We did almost like a Here's Our King, sort of just 4 on the floor, just the 1, the 3, the 4, just strumming those out, which means we've moved the guitar riff to later on in the song. Another thing that we did not do is change up the choruses on the end. God, I see, and washing over me, all these things that Matt Maher does at the end of that. I like them. I like to sing them, and I'm used to hearing them. Okay? Just realized I kind of look like an angel with that behind my head. I like those, but I didn't know if folks knew the song very well, and I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was better to just stay consistent in what we were singing, not to throw a random thing at the end. So if we do that again, we might play with that. I don't know yet. Anyway, then from there, I read Ephesians 3:20 through 21, and did I Stand Amazed, which was good. This was the kind of the version you hear on the live Passion record. It has like a little instrumental after every chorus. That went pretty well. That was a neat thing to try to do a little bit differently than sort of just boom into the verses, boom into the chorus. I think I might change the order up a little next time, and that when we hit third chorus, we go right into the fourth chorus. The instrumental, it was okay, but I think we could have transferred that energy a little better. So that's my bad. That's just what I do differently. It wasn't bad. I think folks sang really nice. What I really wish you could have seen was on the last chorus of I Stand Amazed, everybody dropping out, and Elizabeth on piano and Tim on Hammond organ leading us through that, slowing it down, gradually slowing down until at the very end, just a real nice retard there at the end. Was very, very good. Elizabeth and Tim are doing some really cool things on piano and Hammond organ. So anyway, this has been a really long confessional. I apologize for that. It hasn't seemed long as I'm doing it, but I'm watching the clock and I've been talking for a really long time. So anyway, yeah, this week will be cool. This week I got to find out how to get somebody to come in and change our projector filters. Got to buy some stuff, spend some money, check my budget, see what kind of money I got. And on Tuesday, brand new Lincoln Brewster record. Today is the day. So, and I'm going to buy a CD. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing iTunes. No, I'm buying a real CD. I want to open it up. I want to smell the CD. Yeah, I'm real CDs, baby. I'm old school.